damage source within the mid game. And we'll see how this all works out.
Prepare for battle.
I wonder what role Omni Knight's going to be playing. This is going to be thrown into the support role, or you know, the offlane solo kind of role. Kind of forgot what heroes Johnny Walker drafted, so we're going to see. Okay, so it looks like it is going to be the offlane role, as we have Yugi and Bloody Nine are going to handle the support heroes. Support players. They're not going to handle the support players because they are support players. So it looks like Bloody Nine will be roaming around. He did pick up boots first. Or he could always stay in the lane as well. It's completely fine. Is this going to be a Bloodseeker jungle? Now, I've seen this done in the past, and for most of the results, it's been fairly slow. It kind of depends on what creep camp spawns first. If it spawns like the Staters, then that's probably the best spawn that Johnny Walker could have. Otherwise, anything else is just bleh. And it looks like they're going to lane swap, so PPD will head towards the bottom lane. Seems just going to check the top room. No, he's going to stay up here. Okay, I'm just confused out of my mind right now. So it looks like Abaddon will be support, played by Yugi. We have Grant in the offlane handling the Omni Knight. We're going to have Bloody Nine, solo mid, going to be handling our Shadow Shaman. Johnny Walker, aka Trouf, will be handling our Bloodseeker. And PPD will round out the Dire lineup playing the Weaver as the carry role. And on the other side, we have Sleazel handling a Visage offlane. Now this is something that is very unconventional. I haven't seen Visage offlane since, I'd say since Dota 1, or just the early part when Visage first came out into Dota 2. So gonna be quite excited to see this. Arteezy is gonna handle the solo mid Drow Ranger, another unconventional hero in the mid lane. Drow, of course, having the orb effect along with the precision aura allows for heavy harass. The only problem with this is she's susceptible to ganks. But who's gonna gank her? Abaddon can't really do anything, so this is just smart laning choice by Arteezy. And to introduce the rest of the Dire lineup, Ryuza is gonna handle the Silencer, and the other Ryu Boris, will be handling our Nature's Prophet solo. And we're gonna have, I know that that name is different within the XDL client. Let me see who it is. Alright, that's KZZ. So KZZ is going to be handling our Jungle Doom. And so far it looks like it's going to be a support Bloodseeker by the looks of it. Not too strong in the support role. You can't really harass because he's in melee range, and you get blood range to a target, then you want someone else hitting off, but it looks like it's zoning Sleazel out. He's forced to back off, and Sleazel actually started the lane with no regen. Hoping to get some fast tranquil boots to help him out in the lane. And based on these early game picks, it looks like the action is going to be slow. Everyone's just going to farm up. The only possible first blood attempt is if Nature's Prophet TPs to another lane and sees an opportunity, or if Visage rotates for a gank in the middle. Otherwise, there's not just early hero killing lineups coming out from both these teams. Unless it's just solo kills, then that would be the only chance, but
not this time.
I don't really see it. It's just going to be constant harass. And interesting that Ryuza went for Glaze first, and he's going to actually be initiated on. He's going to try and get close, but they do back off. They are double melee down here, and this is a very heavy defensive lane, and I missed the kill on the top lane, so it looks like Sleazel got picked off, was caught too aggressive on the front lines. PPD secures the first blood on the Weaver. Now allow him to farm. You could definitely go Midas for this game. Since everyone else is farming, you might as well just pick up a farming item. So Midas could be his choice. I know PPD, I'm not sure if he's a big fan of the Midas. We'll see if he transitions into Tread so that he can fight with this team early on. In the meantime, Ryu Boru's having a pretty decent time on this bottom lane. He's 14 for 8, Grand 8 for 1, and Yugi has 3 creep kills to go along with it. He can harass from long range too. They can't really harass Ryu Boru's off this lane because, like I said, it's double melee. The only harassment damage comes from purification along with the degen aura. And that's only if Grand is next to Nature's Prophet.
Denied.
Regeneration.
And oh boy, looks like KZZ got picked off on the bottom part of the river. And Yugi, oh, he's going for the courier, but it's a good thing it's a flying courier. Gets the speed boost, so it'll be fine in the end, but just 2 kills you don't really expect to see this early on. Looks like Yugi wants to go mid. Can't really do anything. In fact, he's going to get engaged upon. Arteezy going to do a lot of damage towards Yugi, but he does have an necrotic shield. He's going to get netted up. Yugi's in danger of going down, and he's committed suicide instead. Blade 9, he initiated a shackle, but that's going to spell his death. AZZ does back off. Ryu Boru's just get the chunk of the
Radiant's
XP.
middle tower is under attack.
Gets a chunk of EXP and a little bit of unreliable gold along with it. He's going to transition to the jungle so that Ryuza can get some levels on the bottom lane. He is level 3 and he can zone out the Omni Knight just fine. Grant's going to pick up an Orb of Venom, so Balancer has to be careful about his lane positioning. Get too close to that Omni Knight. He could do some heal damage next to you, but saying that, Grant is running out of mana. So he's either going to have to farm up a bottle with this next Shriek Wave, or yeah, he's just going to go for a Soul Ring. Conventional Omni Knight build. Yuki, going to go around the backside. Grant's not going to go close though. He's going to just do some little bit of tickle harass. Not really doing much. Silencer is just backing off just to be careful. Now here comes Nature's Prophet back to the lane.
Not this time.
Still slow on the action so far, and as I say that, it's actually 3 for 2. Just a little surprising kills in Yugi. Getting caught right here inside the jungle. AZZ to activate the Purge onto him. And Yugi, gonna most likely get picked off. And the Bloody Nine's right here, he's gonna secure himself a double kill. Nature's Prophet will secure the Abaddon kill.
Radiant's top tower
But a
is
double
under
kill going
attack.
away, the Shadow Shaman solo mid.
Dire's middle
There's no
tower
vision of
is
him
under
rotating
attack.
either, so able to
Radiant
sneak his way up to the
structures are
uphill.
fortified.
Secure himself
Radiant's
2
top
kills.
tower is under attack.
In the meantime, Sleeves will push back from the top lane. Can't really do much. It's only 6 for 0 at this stage, so this is support Bloodseeker. In this role, it's going okay. Blade 9 going down the mid lane. Arteezy gonna take some damage from PPD as PPD gets purged up. Activates the Shikuchi. Arteezy should go down to a couple more right clicks. He even takes the tower hit.
Cold wind.
So they do get the Shadow Shaman, but they trade Arteezy's life for it. And Arteezy needs more items. So getting the kill on the Drow Ranger is definitely more worth it. Shadow Shaman kind of has what he wants already, and he actually went to Phase Boots. Well, this whole drafting process is already uncommon, so why not make it the most uncommon it can get? Ryu Boru's being engaged in the middle lane, and he's going to go down to PPD. Classic Abaddon Weaver, shield the Weaver, Shikuchi's in, takes some damage, deals out more damage, it's going to be fine. Grant bottom lane, gonna get
Middle
caught out.
tower is under attack.
So just these solo pickoffs.
Against as well.
Seven to 5 now. This came with not very aggressive lineups are translating to a lot of kills this game. KZZ is going to get pick off right here in the jungle. PPD went for Phase Boots. He's 5-0-0. So he's doing himself pretty well. Sleezel engaged upon top lane. Bloody 9, this should go down. Double TP incoming from Ryu. Both of the Ryus. Kill score is now 8-6. How's the support Doom doing? He only has a bottle in almost halfway. Actually is halfway to his Phase Boots. So level 5, 8 minutes in. It's not doing too bad. Not as good as the support Bloodseeker though. He's already level 6. Just really left alone in this top lane. Sleezel can't really do anything.
Dire's middle
Be
tower
towards the
is
bottom,
under
but
attack.
there's no way they're going to catch Arteezy. Able to back away off in time. Ryuza's getting engaged upon by
Dire's
Yugi.
structures are
And he
fortified.
activates another Aponic Shield. Ryuza just going to right click his way. It looks like we'll be able to die off in the end. Arteezy secures the kill. And Ryuboru's on his
Dire's middle
Nature's
tower
Prophet.
is under attack.
going for the
Radiant's bottom tower is
null,
under
and
attack.
I guess it's going to be a blade mail build. Now, I'm not really a big fan of this build. It
Dire's
does
middle
secure a lot of
tower
right
has
clicks,
fallen.
right click damage, and blade mail, but I feel like you can only get it if you're ahead. Because if you fall behind with this kind of item, you're really throwing 2,200 gold into the bank for
Dire's
nothing.
middle tower is under
So
attack.
use that for better money, like a blink dagger, force staff, or just
Radiant's
partially
top
on your way
tower
to
is under
your
attack.
necro book.
Radiant's
And
top
Arteezy.
tower has fallen.
Rupture's going to go onto him. There's going to be
Radiant's bottom tower
skills
has
being
fallen.
used. Doom goes on to the Abaddon. Do get the
Dire's
bottom
middle
tier 1
tower is
on the
under
back of this,
attack.
but tier 2 is going to go
Dire's
down to
middle
mid lane.
tower
That's going to
has
be secured by
fallen.
Ryu. Rises blade mail now if he wants it. Thing gonna stop Ryu from TPing. They actually don't have many disables. They have the Hex from Rasta in the Shackle, and they have... No, that's about it. I would say Rupture's disabled, but no stun. Doesn't prevent the enemy from attacking. Blade mail is complete now. Looks like they're gonna start to group as 5 here in the mid lane. Lane 9 doesn't have his wards up yet, 40 seconds, but they're still gonna pursue this tower. Looks like they're gonna engage straight in. Now tries to ulti if he wants to use it, and he does. Lane 9's gonna be the first one to get hit. They take care of the Shadow Shaman very nicely. PPD, looks like he went for a medallion build. This is an old Beaver build. He's going to be engaged upon, but has a double. He has an Aponic Shield and a repel, so repelling physical and magical
Dire's
damage.
top
Yeah,
tower has been
that's kind of
denied.
fair. Yugi gonna go into the front lines. The only problem is he's wasting his ulti and a greatly timed Keel coming out from Grant. So secures the kill. PPD gets silenced up. He's going to take a fall as well. 2 for 1 in favor of Arteezy's team. Also securing the mega kill streak. This and the medallion, so they're going to be able to do Roshan. That just melts so quickly with the right click damage coming out from the precision aura. And that allows us to profit with the precision aura. He hits for a lot. 157 damage a hit. That's without his blade mail. Now it's going to be 180. At this stage of the game is a lot of
Dire's bottom
damage.
tower is under attack.
I guess this is the most physical DPS that you can
Dire's
get
bottom tower
early
has
on.
fallen.
PBD gonna get stunned up. And Aponic Shield will be able to disregard that stun. Or that silence rather. Now Arteezy gonna get engaged in line, just melts to the damage of the Dire side. And Ryuboru's on the back end. Full engage, and now Yugi's in danger of going down. Meanwhile, on the back end, PPD secures the Visage kill. Is healed up, and Ryuboru is going to start right-clicking, but Grant activates the Guardian Angel. And Ryu, you're not going to get away from this. That's 4 heroes down with the PPD triple kill, and he wants more. He's going to go after KZZ. And it's going to be difficult for him to run from this. He needs a mana burn creep. PPD might even get an ultra kill for this, and he will. Ultra kill secured by PPD. 9-1 and 2, 2,100 gold on the Weaver. He could go for Lincoln's, or I'm just saying that because he just needs stats. Because if he gets doomed up, that's only 800 HP. 800 HP to chew through. Sure, you have an Abaddon and Omni Knight. But still, if they're not around, then you die really quickly. Ward's gonna be dropped in the mid lane, and they won't be able to defend against this. Craft misses onto the Shadow Shaman. Not gonna be able to secure that, but they do get themselves some wards. And Arteezy's first item is gonna be a Sanjin Yasha. Allows him to tank up a bit. Faster movement speed. I don't disagree with the choice. For Drow, at this stage, it's more really like, what other item could you get? You know, Hammer the Dominator is nice for lifesteal. Shadow Blade, not really reliable on that source of damage with the amount that you spend to get it. 3k, then you can just get Eagle Song. Sure, the invis is nice, but not very effective. Yugi barely able to TP out. Now they're going to push on this top lane. They already used the Aegis from Arteezy, and looks like there's going to be a split on the bottom. Only one problem. Lane 9 has no clarity, and his ward's down. Prophet's going to defend this anyways. He's going to use his ultimate. Just push back the bottom lane. There's a 4-staff now on that Bloodseeker. And they easily clean up the top tower before I even get a chance to scroll from it. I'm pretty sure that was full HP. Doom activates the haste. Gonna go after PPD, but not with Abaddon around. Doesn't want any part of that. As they assault the tier 3, Blitz does get popped and Arteezy backs away. That means the rest of his team is in danger of going down. Doom does have a haste rune. He's gonna be in the middle and time lapses right away. Great idea by him. Caught in the middle, 3 heroes alone. Decides to back off. Not sure if they can capitalize on this. Just too far away. Sleazel will activate the birds.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And looks like they're just gonna aim to kill off these birds. Probably not gonna get anything. Actually, PBD gets one. That's just one bird for over almost 3 minutes on cooldown for Sleazel now. And this is a big source of damage coming out. So his boards are mighty important. His boids. Alright, he's split pushing bottom lane. Almost out of Necro buff. Wards are going to be dropped on the mid tier 1 again. Yugi gets a lot of damage taken again. Well, all they want is the tier 1. Are they going to back off after this? PPD going in aggressively. Trying to scout out who else is there. Prophet is split pushing on the off lane, so they need to think about this. They can't pursue any further. Lane 9's going to TP. Ryu TPs, looks like, towards top lane. He actually trapped himself up here. That deserves a fail blog post. It would be funny if they would scout him out, but he's in the fog, and he wouldn't generally expect his Prophet to make an amateur mistake like that. Now they're going to spot it out. And Arteezy now has that Helm of the Dominator. But it does constant damage, a lot of damage at that. Almost 250, and he gets lifesteal. He has 1400 HP with the Strength Treads turned on. So it will be difficult to kill him, and if you do, then Doom not actually going to go for a mech. He goes for the phase drum build. Most likely going to go for a Blink Dagger afterwards, just for the initiation. Almost nagging him up on Sleazel. And that's good timing due to the case of his positioning in the off lane. Position on gold wise, he wasn't farming that well. And already having Ags. Well, he probably would get it earlier if he was farming Visage. As I say that, Doom gets picked off in the jungle, and Doom was used on the Bloodseeker. So they do get a pick off, and they're going to rotate towards the bottom lane. The only problem is mid and top lane are being pushed. So they can't commit too heavily on this. Yeah, they are going to TP back. Reborn is going to be able to walk away. Arteezy has an Alpha Wolf, even adding more damage. 300 damage a pop.
Dire's courier
See if he can
has
catch
been
out
killed.
anyone right here. Meanwhile, Nature's Prophet picks off the courier in the back end. and is able to TP away. I was more paying attention to Arteezy and seeing how fast he can bring down Grant. Yugi's right there for the apodic shield.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Wards get dropped on the bottom part of the river in the tier 2. Bottom part of the river is way deep bottom part of the river. Things have slowed down just a little bit. Ryuza has a haste rune. We'll be able to TP away from it too. That's the problem when you don't have anyone to stop the TP, except for Shadow Shaman, who went down to the bottom lane. Not sure what happened, but guessing Arteezy right-clicked. I saw PvD with a DD, so they could have engaged there. Boar's gonna try to get off, and looks like he's gonna just
Dire's
TP away.
tower is under
Just
attack.
TP away. He shouldn't go after this. Blade Mail is gonna be used, and Yugi will be able to secure the kill. Oh, or will he? Yes, he will. There's Bloodthirst. So they do see where he is. PPD gets doomed on the bottom lane. It's only Doom chasing after this, so he needs to be the one that's securing the kill. And PPD is trying to juke around the trees for him. And Doom, will he be able? Yes, he does on the last part of it. Doom was just cooling down, and that time lapse was so cute. Not even sure if it was mid animation when PPD cast it. That's a big kill going to the Doom. A lot of experience. I'm the one getting blamed. He went phase boots and it hasn't really paid off for him so far. Didn't really need to chase anyone, and well, if you do, you have a blink dagger for that anyways. Kind of like a poor man's Doom. Disable for 3.5, an extra 2.75 on top of it. But it doesn't prevent any other hero from engaging on you.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And one of the spells is a channeling spell, so it's only not even guaranteed. Aghanim's now done on Visage, and that tower just melts on the bottom lane. They're gonna try and get birds, and are they gonna even get one? Yeah, they will. Fun fact, Purification actually does a lot of damage to these birds because it's pure damage, and Sleazel, he just fed them.
Thanks.
Extra 100 gold going to PPD, and into the hands of the Abaddon. That's 30 seconds. Well, it's not too bad. It's level 2 birds. So you don't want to be feeding the gold away. Yugi now has a Force Staff on the Abaddon. Mine with the Force Staff of Johnny Walker. Cast ult on someone and
Dire's middle
Force
tower
Staff them
is
twice.
under
It's
attack.
probably about 800 damage. Gone immediately. Speaking of the ultimate, Johnny Walker is going to get engaged upon. He does get doomed. Silence is going to be popped off. Sleazel secures the kill on Bloodseeker.
Dire's middle tower is under
A
attack.
4-second cooldown of Soul Assumption. And you don't want to engage any further. You want top lane, Arteezy and Ryu pushing this top lane. Army of Treants, Necro units. They're all going to back off. Not even going to try and deal more damage to the tower.
Armor of omniscience.
BD now has his Lincoln Sphere. So he does have some stats and a way to make sure Doom is more careful of popping Doom. But now it is Roche time. This Roche stands just absolutely no chance. Arteezy secures the Aegis.
Radiant's bottom
Oh, he
tower
dies
is under
about
attack.
20 seconds after they enter the Roche pit.
Radiant's
Doom is
bottom
even going
tower
to get a
has
bottom
been
tower to die.
denied.
Now the real question is, when is Arteezy's team going to push high ground? Are they going to wait for an opportunity to split push with the Nature's Prophet? Or are they just going to use this Aegis to full effects? Prophet does have Necro 3. So split pushing factor is a go. Meanwhile, PPD bottom lane. Gonna chase after KZZ. Not able to secure the kill. Time lapses his way back. Just in case any rotations were coming. Sleazel, I wonder what item he's gonna go for next. He has a plate mail on the courier, so that's gonna be a Shiva's Guard. Grant, gonna go directly onto Sleazel. He activates the mech. hoping it'll save him further. He's the one to chase after it though. Chases right into Johnny Walker, and Sleazel just absolutely melts, not really doing a decent job microing his hero along with his birds. Now his birds should go down. They're gonna go after the courier. Radiant's courier dies. Ryu is gonna try TP away, and he should be able to. Not in time, and Arteezy is gonna take the bottom tower. It's just right-clicking and ignoring PPD. He knows he has an Aegis to rely on, and PPD has to be careful. Arteezy is gonna go down. And PPD does have a time lapse if he wants to use it. Sort of already too late. You don't want to Blood Rage Arteezy. That's a lot of damage going the way, but Yugi is here. So he's going to be fine. Global Silence is going to be popped off. His EC blinks forward, but not able to find anyone. Hoping that they would continue the chase, and it looks like Blade Knight's going to go straight in onto the Silencer. Probably don't want to focus him down that much because he already has Global Silence popped. But he does go down. And on the back end, Ryu Boros is going to go for the top lane. Johnny Walker does take a fall in the end to Arteezy. Arteezy is going to take a fall as well. And Ryu going to secure himself the top lane of Rax. It is the range Rax, but able to rat his way out. It is a 3-for-1 exchange in the end, but it's definitely worth it for a lane of Rax. Well, half a lane of Rax at least. Take a quick look at the XP graphs and the gold graphs while we have a break. And it's pretty much dead even in terms of XP. Look at that, only a 500 differential with the Dire having the advantage. Gold, yeah, should tell a different story. AK Gold me in favor of the Radiant. And that's because they just split their farm better. With Ryu having the bottom lane to himself, he can just rotate to the jungle. Silencer gets some levels for himself. Sleazel able to farm with his birds. There's just not the right kind of heroes to farm all over the place. Like Bloodseeker, he doesn't have any creep killing abilities, so he's limited on that. Weaver has Semi and Shikuchi if he wants to use it. Abaddon the same if he wants to use his spells to creep kill, but he always wants to conserve some mana. And Nature's Prophet actually gets a kill on the middle lane. Do pick off Bloody 9.
Invisibility.
In this next item, it should either be a Maelstrom or Desolator. Either is fine. I've seen more Maelstrom in the recent times. And yeah, split push is a lot better, provides more attack speed for the Prophet. And that's exactly what he's going to go for. Or if Shadow Shaman down, they're going to trump down the middle lane. Arteezy has an Invis rune. Yugi's gonna go straight in.
Are under attack.
Running into the middle of their entire team and Arteezy. And then just right click him as of right now. And Yugi's taking a lot of damage. Meanwhile, engagement in the middle lane, Global Silence is gonna get popped off. And Blade 9 is getting focused down. Yugi gonna activate the ultimate, and there goes the Guardian Angel. Arteezy trying to retreat. He does have a Butterfly now. But they're just buying time for the Prophet. On the top lane, he did get a kill onto Johnny Walker and the Bloodseeker. They do secure the kill on Arteezy, but they're gonna pay the price. Ultimately, that's gonna be the whole Rax going down. For sure. Necro units get popped. Ryu should TP off to the top lane. Fortification is going to be activated, but Ranger, he has TP but no mana. He's going to go straight in trying to scare Ryu away. Lane 9, in fact, is going to trap him. Ryu will go down, but that's at least one lane of Rax secured. It's going to be definitely worth it for him. Almost able to sprout himself and TP away. So again, another 3-for-1 exchange. I say that, Arteezy just got a solo kill on PPD in the mid lane. 3-for-2 exchange. And it's just the Precision Aura going to work and GG is going to be called. Not sure if it's real or not. How do you really come back from this kind of lineup that Arteezy drafted? And normally when Arteezy drafts in the North American Elite League. I see where he's going, but it usually doesn't work out. And yeah, GG's gonna be called. And that's gonna be a wrap for this game. The Drow working out to full effect. Visage and Furion able to deal some damage with their summons. With Ryu's hero, of course. His summons are melee. Doesn't benefit from the Drow's aura. But